doing? No, don't do that.
This week we'd like to feature X-Plane 12. X-Plane 12 is a gorgeous simulation for general aviation and more. You can tweak the X-Plane environment to practice specific skills and simulate conditions you'd encounter in a real cockpit. Play it back with new and experienced pilots alike. Love the way you can replay landings and more from any angle. There are infinite ways to practice detailed failures. You can test your reactions and the limits of your aircraft in failure simulation scenarios. You can browse over 500 plus failures to create the perfect training environment for you. Brush up on the classic fundamentals in the Cessna 172, or explore the new MCDU system in the Airbus A330. You can also experience a world of add-ons. Everything that comes with X-Plane makes it the most realistic, most robust flight sim experience you can ever have. X-Plane 12 puts you in the cockpit. Check them out today. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be doing something a little bit different. A request from a friend of ours. Shout out to Mega Menace. But today we're going to take a look at the Fairey Barracuda, a plane that history chose to be one of the most important of World War II. So let's get into it. Now, the Fairey Barracuda first flew in 1940 and was introduced into service in 1943. It was designed to replace the aging Fairey Swordfish and the Fairey Albacore biplanes, aiming to provide the Royal Navy with a more modern and capable torpedo and dive bomber. The aircraft's all-metal construction made it heavier than its predecessors, which affected its overall performance. Additionally, the Barracuda's distinctive humpback shape, affectionately known as the greenhouse, created aerodynamic challenges resulting in stability issues during flight. The aircraft's high wing loading also contributed to its poor handling characteristics, making it difficult for pilots to maneuver, especially during takeoff and landing on aircraft carriers. The Barracuda was initially powered by the Rolls-Royce Merlin engine, which was known for its performance in other aircraft. However, in the Barracuda, the engine's reliability became a concern. The cramped engine compartment led to overheating issues, and the maintenance required to keep the engine running smoothly was extensive. These reliability issues often resulted in mechanical failures, forcing many missions to be aborted and putting the lives of the crew at risk. Another significant flaw of the Barracuda was its limited armament and payload capacity. While it was designed to carry torpedoes, bombs, and depth charges, the aircraft's maximum payload was restricted by its weight and performance limitations. The limitation meant that the Barracuda could not deliver the same firepower as other aircraft in its class, reducing its effectiveness in combat situations. The combination of design flaws, engine reliability issues, and limited payload capacity led to numerous operational challenges for the Barracuda. Pilots often struggled with the aircraft's handling. The high rate of mechanical failures resulted in a significant number of accidents. These challenges impacted the overall effectiveness of the Barracuda in fulfilling its intended role, leading to mixed reviews from the crews operating it. But despite its flaws, the Barracuda played a crucial role in several key missions during World War II, including the sinking of the German battleship Tirpitz. The Tirpitz was one of the most formidable battleships of the German Navy, known as the Beast by Winston Churchill. Launched in 1939, it posed a significant threat to the Allied shipping in the Atlantic and Arctic convoys. The Allies were determined to neutralize this threat, leading to multiple attempts to sink the Tirpitz. And in one of the most significant missions involving the Barracuda was an Operation Tungsten, which took place on April 3, 1944. The mission aimed to cripple the Tirpitz while it was anchored off Norway. The operation involved a combination of Barracuda bombers and fighter escorts, all launched from British aircraft carriers. The Barracuda bombers were armed with 1,600-pound armor-piercing bombs, ready to strike the Tirpitz with precision. The mission was meticulously planned, with multiple waves of bombers targeting the battleship from different angles. Now, on the morning of April 3, 1944, the Barracuda bombers took off from their carriers and headed towards the Tirpitz. Despite anti-aircraft fire and challenging weather conditions, the bombers pressed on, determined to complete their mission. The Barracudas executed their attack with precision, delivering their bombs with deadly accuracy. The Tirpitz was hit multiple times, causing severe damage and rendering it temporarily out of action. The success of Operation Tungsten was a major victory for the Allies. It significantly reduced the threat posed by the Tirpitz and boosted morale among the Allied forces. The mission showcased the effectiveness of the Barracuda bombers and their crews, who displayed incredible bravery and skill. Now, the damage inflicted on the Tirpitz during Operation Tungsten was so severe that it required extensive repairs, keeping it out of action for several months. This allowed the Allies to focus on other strategic objectives without the constant threat of the Tirpitz. The bombing of the Tirpitz by the Fairey Barracuda bombers remains one of the most significant naval air operations of World War II. It demonstrated the importance of air power in naval warfare and highlighted the bravery and skill of the pilots and crews involved. The legacy of the Barracuda and its role in Operation Tungsten continues to be remembered and celebrated by aviation enthusiasts and historians alike. It serves as a testament to the innovation and determination of the Allied forces during the war. Well guys, that's it for today's video on the Fairey Barracuda bomber and the bombing of the Tirpitz. If you enjoyed learning about this historic mission or the Fairey Barracuda, please give us a thumbs up and a subscribe. And for more content on aviation history, be sure to hit that notification bell. You guys are amazing. Until next time.
What are you doing? No, don't do that.